Good morning, viewer. Welcome to our Glory Globe TS amazing news for viewer. In order for bat embryos to develop their body axis, they require what is known as an embryonic signaling center. This group of cells provides the instructions that determine where up and down, left and right, and front and back are. Biologists Frederick Schiller University Jena have now discovered that even Cnidarians, which from the sisters group to all other multicellular animals, according to current understanding, possesses this fundamental coordinate system. The study is published in the journal Nature. Together with his student Hild Mangold, the biologist Hans Seppmann discovered the so-called organisms during embryonic development in 1924. In doing so, they transplanted tissues from a specific era, the blastophore, of an amphibian embryo into another and observed that the resulting animal developed a second axis. The two researchers concluded from this that the transplanted group of cells organizes the three-dimensional structure of a multicellular animal during an early phase of embryogenesis. Hans Spearman was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1935 for the discovery of this elementary coordinate system. Hild Mangold, his former student, had died in 1924. A team from the University of Jena has now repeated this experiment on reefed jellyfish and discovered that one of the earliest diverging lineages of animals living today develops according to this blueprint. The Jena scientists transplanted parts of the blastophore from the embryo of one reefed jellyfish into another, thereby also triggering the formation of a second body axis. As they had stained the transplanted cells, they were also able to show that this induced other cells in the new embryo. In other words, they influenced them. Amazing, sir. Through these experiments, we are able to show that this key mechanism, which coordinates the axis of the entire body, dates back in evolutionary terms to the dawn of animal multicellularity, explained Professor Dr. Andres Hajnol, an evolutionary biologist and head of the Jena research team. This is because, according to current understanding, the lineage of the Ctenophora, the scientific name for congeals, diverged from ours around 700 million years ago. When the sex closely report, Glory Globe TV, Delhi, Bharat.